Is he even picking up in on is that picking up there? Huh. Okay. So am I picking up everywhere? Cool. I'd figure it's let's see, let's check if YouTube is working. View laughing shows for the new year. Okay, cool. Can I get a mic check? My audio mixer seems to be okay. I am not muted this time in the new year. Okay, but let's have that volume off. Okay. Sure. Let's just accept these first. We're gonna start the show in a little bit, but give me a minute. Oh, there's a new task. Okay, let's see. We recommend that you open widgets, lower than the recommended bitrate. Okay, cool. Analytic. There's two. Who's the two that are chatting? Who's chatting? Who's chatting? I figured I'd get this done while I'm doing the podcast, so let me quickly get the share appropriately done. Let's see.
Hey, I haven't seen you in a while.
I haven't seen you, Elfina. Hold on. Let's see. Um, let's see. Actually, let me quickly figure this out. Hold on. I have an idea. That can't be it. Let's see. Hold on. I'm currently trying to share something real quick. Huh. Let's see. Let me see if I can't do this appropriately. Hold on. Let's see. Share. Twitter. Gotta do all my shares first, right?
What?
Content. Content creator. Streamer. Sure. And a picture to capture it all. I done that picture last time. Did that picture already. Sure, that wasn't so bad. Let's tweet that I'm live. Who's messaging me? Personal. And let's share it on Facebook while we're at it. I'm using that picture. Okay, so let's do that. A little creepy picture while I'm at it, sure. Okay, cool. So I've shared on Twitter and Facebook. Sure. Okay. Alright. Now that I think we're ready, let's see. Okay, hold on. That's mic is on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. So
Want to?
go to the first main attraction. As we set up right now. I'm getting my deck out I'm getting my cards out for the podcast, so just give me a minute. And while I'm not playing the game yet, I want to play Resident Evil in just a little bit. I figured I'd have some time right now to just relax and detox, you know? I'm using a deck called the Blank Space, the Self Edition, by the AN Company. Boop boop boo doo doo.
This is nothing.
Okay, so might as well start the podcast as we go. And we're recording. Hello, everybody. My name is Tyler, and welcome to the podcast. Hope you're enjoying the show. I'm opening chat as we do things. Yeah, chat's available. Cool. Cover myself so I don't see what's going on. Welcome to the live recording. As of right now, I'm streaming what's the word? Mobile game. And I know I told myself that I wouldn't actually continue mobile games now. I thought I retired, but it turns out that I might actually need it for like it's like a micro de-stressor when it comes to work. I feel so. As soon as I get a device that can play video games at work, that'll be fine. Or if I just get a Switch, I feel like that would help me out actually, just because. First of all, welcome to the new year. And I feel like what would help with my stress at work, on top of everything else, is the ability to just like take a minute out of my day to just go and do things. And so I feel like that might be a good alternative for me. Or I just get a Switch. My brother just got me the new Pokemon Scarlet for Christmas. Thank you so much, Tristan, for getting me the game. And I'm really excited to possibly see what I can do with that. So I need to take the time to go get a Switch. Now that I think about it, I feel like I either should invest in a Switch or continue phone gaming. But the Switch is like gaming on the go. but I don't have a real space yet on everything to just really put it there. So yeah, now that I think about it, I should really just accept and do one or the other, either be on my phone or be on a Switch console. And sure, I may or may not be like distracted in person, but who knows? I haven't really had a chance to test it out yet, but I do want to see if I can't just um, examine Higley. Okay, sure. So, but hey, we're entering the podcast now, the recording now, and we're gonna go ahead and answer three appropriately thought questions, and just kind of go from there. The first question of the day. So how we do things is that every episode that I'm recording, I answer three questions, and as soon as I figure out a schedule for other people to talk on the podcast along with me, the better it can go. So I think the first question would just have to be like, how have I grown? Okay, so let's see. Not even joking. The first thing I do, if I can focus, is like, so the idea is like to imagine the subject matter of the day and like just really just like sit down with your feelings and pull these cards out. The great prompts and stuff like that. And so, one of the questions that came from the deck that I shuffled, because I don't repeat questions. I'm making sure that this is the deck of the past cards I've used during the podcast, and I don't want to repeat questions. And so my idea is to make sure that I don't repeat. But the first question is kind of fun as a part of the new year. How have I grown most in the last year? And it's really just hard to say. I feel like in terms of work relations, I feel like I've gotten better. I feel like I've taken more attention to my coworkers. I've taken more attention to myself and my household. Like, just at work recently, a coworker was under stress and was dealing with things related to work. So I feel like I had the obligation to just like really bring it up again to management, because it was a situation where it was just getting out of hand. I was aware that they were getting stressful, they were getting stressed, and working conditions was not really good. So we ended up, I tried to talk to the supervisor, and in the process, they come to me and mention that, oh no, like I am upset about this thing, and so I am, and then seeing them come to the both of us crying, I felt obligated to just like come to action because they didn't deserve it. So we just decided to do a 15-minute walk, and sure, it was unfortunate that they were the subject of stress. They were the subject of immense stress. It became a situation where I was able to be, I was able to look out for my coworker, and we were able to do like a quick 15-20 minute walk out together and just take care of each other, take care of them. And addressing their issues is one of the important parts, and addressing other people's issues, being more selfless, is something that needs to be done more often, and I feel relatively proud that I was able to be accommodating. I'm happy for that. So I'm happy that I was able to grow with that recently. And when it comes to paying attention, I feel like I have been getting better with my household, where sure, it's the it's small things. Like, it's small to just like go and do things for your roommates, like the laundry, or like the trash, or laundry for Joanna. Or when you see a hamper that's broken and you're kind of tired of getting Daiso hampers, you go get the $10 hamper to just deal with the problem, and it solves all the problems right then and there. Not immediately, but it solves the immediate as it is. And so I'm just really happy that I had the chance to just do that. And what's going on with this? Hold on, this window capture is very weird. But yeah, I feel like I've been fortunate to take care of people, be paid more attention to other people, which is like it's the bare minimum to do, like just take care of them. But oftentimes work doesn't compensate well. So what can you do? You know. Sorry, adjusting. This is not a gaming episode. It's more like this is something to like look at while I'm streaming and playing, while I'm podcasting. So it's just something that to really take apparent like attention of. So yeah, I feel I'm hoping that I get to pay more attention to my family as things go on, and with the current climate of things, I'm able to see family later this month for Lunar New Year. And I do feel bad to some extent of not being more connected. It's nothing that I could have done, but it's the least I can do, you know? I'm gonna definitely do and try my best and just kind of kindly go from there. So that's what I want to try and do. But I do hope in the next year I eat more whole foods. That means taking the time where if I make food on Wednesday, on Joanna's introvert day, we can just while she's doing laundry, we can just go and make meatballs together. It's very simple to do. We grab the meat, we grip it and mix all the ingredients, and then make balls of meat. And that's something that we can do together to build time together, to spend time, and we get food out of it. So that's that's kind of funny. Where in some cases, that kind of thinking is what's considered play for children. If you are raising children, that's considered play because all they want to do, it doesn't matter if it's a toy, they want to spend time with whoever they're with because that's how they learn social cues and whatnot. So making a space for them to really enjoy themselves and just have like connection is something that both parents and adults want to do. So what more could you really ask for? So that's been my thought process about it. So that's been really good. I'm just really happy that in the next year, in the next month, and we're gonna start 1 month at a time, to just have more whole foods as we enter into the new year, and more exercise, which is a thing that not a lot of people get the chance to do, and I'm hoping to change that for my household, if anything, right? The next question is, what 3 experiences from the past shaped my current perception? That's kind of a fun idea. So, like, the way I'm interpreting this question is like, have a discussion or a topic or a conversation about 3 experiences that changes how you are right now. I probably say one of the first things that comes to mind is just that is a tough question because my current perception of things maybe I would definitely say one of my first memories was one of my first experiences just like seeing my parents just being very dutiful. Like I've experienced the effects of their dedication to work. Like as much as I love my dad for his example in like work ethic and family matter. Like I love my mom for her work ethic, and I love my dad for his attention on family. Like for as much as I didn't really see my mom much, I really enjoyed that I saw an example of what hard work looked like. Hard work looked like a situation where you build up years of repertoire and you're tired and are hangry and or you've had stuff going on at home, but you still have the ability to just go to work and give yourself to the job 100%. So that's really great. But at the same time, what she lacked in showing what a parent at home could have been, my dad showed me his ability to pay attention at home and whatever is missing at home, he made sure to take care of. And I do remember there was a time in grade school where my dad was almost, because there was no one at home to watch the both of us. My dad was kind of forced to take time off of work to go home, pick us up, then take us back to the airport. And his place of work at the airport was concessions, sure, but at the same time, it was within view. He was within view of us all the time. I really love that he was in view of us all the time, and to the detriment of my dad. Once in a while, his coworkers, if not him, would give my brother and I like soft serve to like like mull over the time that we were there, and then when he was done with work, we would just go home with him by the end of it. So when we were at the airport, we'd be either playing around or we had our favorite toy, our Game Boy, and we would just sit there and just be within the space. And we were with my dad, so I was happy that he was able to find a way to spend time with us, despite like my mom's busy schedule of working and having that work ethic of being at work and doing the things that she had to do if it meant betterment of the family. So I couldn't have asked for more, so I'm very thankful for that. And I do admit there are times where I do wish that I saw more of my mom, because as I grew older and older, my mom was becoming more disconnected from my brother and I. And it just sucks that despite everything that she worked hard for, she never knew how to connect with us. And so it became a situation to where she got really upset about, I think the last vacation we had as a family, we went to the Northeast, and we did a like Northeast tour around New York City, New Jersey, Jersey, and so forth. And for as much as she tried to enjoy the time with us there was a point where she got so stressed out about everything and anxiety that she kind of said like, "Yo, if you don't like what's happening, how we're dealing with things, how we're eating, if you don't like the food we're having here, we can just leave." And well, the experience wasn't going the way that she wanted to. Like the tour guide had to just take care of like 30 plus people like a teacher, and she wasn't getting her needs met when she didn't understand that she wasn't the focus. So it kind of showed, it kind of like ingrained like kind of a core memory that I have to be polite to anyone and everyone. Otherwise, I would end up making the situation would just end up being worse. I wasn't so polite. My family, my extended family, and my in-laws notice how polite I am, but that just comes from so much experience of watching my mom just like reek of chaos. Like she was reeking of everything and anyone that was just like, if she was unhappy with something, and so I'd be very accommodative. Where I think during Christmas I accidentally spilt wine, and continually the father-in-law would like say it's okay, it's a bad carbon anyways, and like tell me to not worry about it. And I would stress about it because shoot, I spilled red wine. I instantly went into like, I have to clean this up right away before it stains or before I hear about it later. Like that was like a knee jerk reaction that I had to do. So but yeah, I feel like I am more attentive to people because of my anxiety of what my mom put me through. So granted, wasn't the best circumstances, but I got to see a better version of who I am, because I can at least say that I'm doing my best for others. So my time is forfeit to others because they've done anything and everything for me. So I'm really happy for that, and I can't thank them enough, if anything else, for what they've done. but I don't want to overstay my welcome. And I've always had a fear of overstaying my welcome to my own detriment, to where I get hints of like we gotta go from people, and whenever I hear that we have to go or there's something we have to do, I have some assumption that it's their way of telling me please leave, and they may or may not actually mean that, but my head can't get around it, so I have to be very attentive and just, I'm sorry, I'll get out of your way, and it's not their fault. It just happens to be me, like, by accident. But I tend to, when I'm in public with people, I either keep to myself or do my best to not be a burden, and that's been a problem that I grew up with, and I'm working on it. So yeah, I don't know if those are the experiences that shaped my perception, um, but that is what I think of often, if not occasionally. But yeah. And the last question for this recording and episode, for this current episode that I'm recording, is oddly enough, what's really holding me back? And people pleasing, as I was talking about, has really held me back. A lot of the times when I'm taking care of Joanna, it is a pleasure to take care of my coworkers. It is a pleasure to take care of Joanna and my roommates in the house. It is a pleasure, by all means. I'm being perfectly clear that it is my pleasure to take care of the house, if not others. But what's really holding me back from taking care of myself is the whole concept of it, because growing up, I had the whole situation with my mom, and oftentimes I would be left feeling like I didn't do enough. And I know I've done enough. Like, Joanna constantly reminds me that, thank you for making food for me. Thank you for making the meatballs as she was leaving. Thank you for doing the cleaning. Like, this room is relatively clean. I have to pay my roommate later for the garment rack, but by getting the majority of our coats out of the closet, it's made so much room, so much space. I'm really happy for that, and I'm thankful for it. But also, it's also a detriment to myself, because it's been a long time since I've last like streamed and recorded an episode of, or like streamed much in general. Like, it's been a long time since I've done that, and I do dislike the idea that I haven't really put myself first for a long time. And this was all before like Joanna moved in. Like, sure, I did the occasional cleaning, I took care of my household, and then I'd be, as you were aware, during COVID, I was stuck in my room almost all the time, just streaming, recording during the weekends. Like, but when I used to record with Shrunken, that's all I did. All I did would be just playing games and streaming. That's all I did. And come 2023, come 2022, I have to fix that. I can't really do that same thing anymore. Which is also kind of a sad fact, because I don't hear of Shrunken anymore. Which is kind of funny, because he said that, oh, it's easy to reach me through Discord. But it came to a point where he has 2 Discord accounts that I'm currently aware of. And it came to a point where I had both of his accounts in a group chat just to make sure he hears me. Nothing. And if I check Discord, as I have before, I haven't really heard from him, and it's too bad. He's only ever paid attention to me when I was on his Twitch, and I can't be on Twitch to watch him all the time, because I have other things to do. And sure, I could just put him on the TV, like, if I can probably cast Twitch, sure, and like catch up to him and be on the app to like message him, sure, but sometimes that can't just be the only way of me talking to you. And I'm not very happy that that's how I would connect with them. So it does hold me back sometimes when I'm people pleasing, but there are some boundaries that I can't cross anymore, and I do understand, just hey, what's going on here? But I do want to be in a situation where I see more of my friends. So, um, in the past year, I feel like I haven't seen much of my friends, but I did get to travel so much more. Last year, I got to travel to Texas, to California, Disneyland, and so forth, and I'm really happy for that. And so, what's coming up this year? I'm hoping to plan more lunches with friends that I haven't really seen. I'm hoping to make more whole foods, if not like plan, hey, you want to get lunch later this week, later today, and just I miss you. Let's have lunch. And I want to do them more often, like this year. That way I stay connected. And I want to be more connected with my friends. If it takes food, I don't care if it takes if it requires a amount of money just to do that. Then I'm very happy. Then I'm at least happy to just be with my friends. That's the important part. So that's one of my goals in 2022. So I think we are good with this recording. Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode. If you liked it, please make sure you subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. They're free. I post the podcasts every Friday, and I'm doing my best to be more attentive with the comments. I'm in the comments as often as I can, and I'm doing my best to be with you guys as long as I can. So until the concept of creation and like I've actually blown up a little bit. I've been getting more subscribers because of shorts. So thank you YouTube Shorts for bringing everybody's attention. But yeah, I will do my best to make weekly content, if not stream more regularly this year. I'm hoping to stream at least once a week, and then I'll build from there. It doesn't have to be like a full-on game, but I do plan to play Revelations, and I'm hoping this game just doesn't give me nausea. But enough about that. In the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. And as always, my name's Tyler. I'm your friend, and I'll see you next time. Bye. And that is it for the recording of the first episode of 2023. Okay. So I guess while I'm doing all that gaming, let's just go ahead and see what I can't just label this episode. Let's delete these. What's a good working title for any of these? Have I grown the past year? What's holding you back is a good episode. It's a good title, right? Clickbaity. Sure. Goddamn, I need some water. I think I'm good for another recording in the process. In the meantime, just gotta shuffle this. Is it still too late to say Happy New Year to people? Like, maybe if you haven't seen someone in a while, maybe say Happy New Year in person? Like, hey, you gave me an option to do, like, wait, what's up with the... Let's see if I can't fix this in the meantime. Huh. Is there a button for that? Why is there like a sleep mode for this? I need to turn that off somehow. Graphics, game, frame rate, auto. Hmm. Let's see. How can I... Voice should be in Japanese. Because it's a Japanese game. Where's my Japanese? Sure. Shuffling new questions in the meantime. Let's get some water in because I'm thirsty. Actually, let's get view. Browser. Huh. Transformation order. View. What's on top docs? Chat? Scene, collection, duplicate, missing files. Huh. I used to be able to just like see a chat thing, but I mean, let's see. I mean, I do see chat on the window, but sometimes I don't see it very well, so sure. But I guess the only problem with this game, Ni no Kuni, is the repeat of just quests, because if you get a different character, you have to redo the whole story. So, sure. But also, fine. Sure, why not? Okay, so let's go into another recording and just kindly, would you kindly just go from there, Tyler? No. And we're ready to go. Hello, everybody. My name is Tyler, and welcome to another episode of the podcast where the points don't matter. And I thought I swore myself off from phone games, so that didn't happen. But we're gonna live with it, right? Live with our choices, and just kind of kindly go from there. Okay. And sorry. I'm in the middle of also like adjusting everything as I'm recording the podcast. So here we go. This is a live recording of the podcast episodes. But how are you doing today? I should be going to work later in the day. I don't plan. There's nothing much really planned, but I do hope that work is going to be okay. Last week didn't turn out well. Last week didn't end up pretty well because of like one stressful thing after another. So hopefully it gets better when I come back. But who knows? I don't know how the weekend comes in, but I'm going to do my 10, 11 hours and just kindly go from there. But hopefully your day at work was better than mine. So with that, we'll go into the first episode. We'll go into this current episode. And one of the questions for this episode, as we answer 3 questions in a podcast, is how do I wish others would describe me to an impaired person? How do I wish others would describe me? I wish they explained that I wish they would express that I'm fairly fit. I would wish that they would express that I am a working content creator that likes making videos. I want them to describe me. To if you're blind, how would I want you to describe me? I'm fairly strong. I got dark hair. I got apparently I wish they believed that I was affable. I wish people would believe that I'm approachable, though it doesn't feel like that sometimes. I wish people would understand to show that like I have like a weird squint. I have like short hair, like the majority of the Asian community. I'm tall for being an Asian. I want people to understand if you're blind, I want people to understand that I'm fairly tall. I want them to believe that I give great hugs. I want them to believe that I'm not too bad, not so bad. And how do I? That's such a pretentious question to ask because how do you like to have yourself described to somebody else? Like I know how to work with like blind folk, and I've worked with a situation where the group of blind folk were Korean native speakers who had a hard time listening or talking in English. Now that I'm thinking about the English, I'm wondering if I can be heard. Sorry, quick fourth wall break, and we're recording. Oh, okay. So right, I did. My vocals were recorded. That's good. That's good. Nothing like my previous podcast where I just do stuff and don't test if the audio is working. Sure, but that's neither here or there. However, um, yeah, I want people to understand that if they are seeing me for the first time, like they came out of a coma and they open their eyes for the first time in 2 years, and the first thing they see is me, or if the last time they saw me, I hope that they understand that I want to be affable. I want to be someone who looks reliable. I don't want them to like focus on the fact that I'm like super tired like almost all the time, and I don't want them to understand to focus on the fact that I may or may not be tired pending a thing. Pending how I feel, I don't want them to understand that like, yo, let's just go back to bed, grandpa. Like, yo, like you might be tired. Let's just out of sight, out of mind when you go to bed, and we'll just take care of things. No. That's stressful enough as it is. Please, just understand that I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to be awake. But yeah, I do hope that people understand that if you close your eyes, just squint your brain a little bit. I'm not bad. I'm not bad. I'm not that bad. I want to be a nice friend, just meet up with you and everything. Um, the next question is, what is the opportunity I am preparing for? Uh, I don't know. Like, the purpose of these podcasts is hopefully preparing other people to like really know who I am. Like if you don't know who I am, I'm hoping these episodes gives you like an insight as to like what you're gonna expect from content like me. Not to say that my content is trash, but you don't always have the best perception of yourself. And so the more questions you challenge yourself with, the better um, idea you may have. And so the purpose of the podcast is oftentimes a self reflection, if not for other people to hear what I have to say, because I want to own my words. I want to own like my image. There's nothing worse than someone taking um, the my own image from myself. So um, what can I say? I want to make sure that I control my own narrative. Is that the thing I want to say? Is that the best way to describe it? That I want to own my narrative? And yeah, I think so. I think I want to own my narrative. Yeah. And I don't think I'll get a better chance to do so than by doing this. Sorry, give me a second. Um, because honestly, oftentimes, like, what I'm preparing for is just like something that's like yards ahead of me, and I feel like I want to make sure I have the chance to really defend myself and to prepare myself, because when it comes if I choose to really consider fatherhood, yeah, I want to make sure that I can prepare for like the kind of man that I'll have to be for my kids, and I don't want them to have misinterpretation of who I am. And so for my kids to know who I am, I have to do a self-reflection, and for my kids to know what they're going into, like I'm I'm the best the best perspective that they'll ever get. Um, and so I don't want anyone else to take my own narrative from me. So that may involve one thing or another. But what can I do? What can I say? Because I always feel, because of the way I was raised, not to really get any sympathy points, but from the way I was raised, I'm always questioning if my actions are going to reflect well, and sometimes I don't know if what I'm doing will be good or bad. So I don't know, and I want to make sure that I'm prepared for other people's judgments, because um, I didn't really grow up with really good habits. I didn't grow up with core values that. Oh, the tonal is increasing. Sorry, side tangent. I want to get a tonal for like home fitness, but it looks like the price is getting increased because Joanna works alongside tonal, so I'm getting the deets on how much more expensive it'll get. So I want to make sure I'm making the financial investment appropriately, and I do like free weights, but there's something about being able to do uh, a cable machine at home. It's very exciting. It's very intuitive. Like, I want to make sure I want the ability to do multiple kinds of exercises, and I want to make sure that people have the tools to do so. So okay. So the price is now about $5,200 with accessories, installation, and shipping. Uh, well, that's a little bit more than my computer. That's like two computers. That's a whole lot of money. um, but how like heck, even like with exercising, I want to make sure that I'm preparing for my own health and for my ability to um, I want to be the best version of myself, which comes from these self reflections, and it comes from the opportunity I get from just exercising. Because if I am to be very helpful to somebody else, if I am to be the best version of myself, the best version of myself, I believe, is healthy, not at not at the level of athletics, but healthy enough to where if someone needs me, I won't drop the couch. If someone needs to move a couch, I won't be the one to drop the couch. I don't want to be that guy who drops the couch. I don't want to be the guy to where he can't play with his kids because their back hurts, or if they run out of breath. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy where my partner will need me to, um, will need somebody else's help instead of my own. Um, I don't want that. I want my friends and family to rely on me, and if they see that I can't do something, then I want to be able to let them know that, hey, yo, I can do that thing. Yo, you can rely on me. So, why did they ask for somebody else when you can ask me? I can do things, right? And so, that's what I'm preparing for uh, the ability to be relied on. I want to be relied on, and that's fire. Sure, more fire. And the last card, and the last question for this episode, by the way, is what is life about for me right now? Currently, what is life about me right now? About for me. What is a life about? That is a really bad sentence to really like discuss. That's that's a really bad sentence. That's really hard for me to answer. What is life about for me? I mean, right now, when it comes to life as it is, like I want to be the healthiest version of myself, and that may mean just the ability to de-stress. If I'm going to be the best version of myself, I need to find ways to better stress relieve, because I want my mental capacity to be available to anybody. If you need my help, I want to be mentally available, and I can't do that. I can't be available to you, to my family, or myself if I'm not healthy physically and or mentally. So to be able to break my mind from work mode may be a good idea. So the Switch is getting more. So hey, the Switch is coming to be like a better idea the more I talk about it. Actually, no, you know what? I should, at the time of recording, I should get a Switch when I get off work. I mean, because I've been questioning about whether or not I should get the OLED or the regular one, because the OLED has a bigger internal storage before you download. It's like 64 gigabytes of internal storage versus the 32. And sure, you can just get an SD card to remedy that, but I mean, that is the newest version of the Switch, and I do have the savings for a Switch. Because like I do have plasma donations to pay for my current affirm payments. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, that'd be a good idea. sorry, I got on the whole Switch tangent because, for me, life is about making myself the best version of myself, and that includes the ability to like to separate myself from work as quickly as possible, and so forth. So maybe I should do that. Maybe I'll just it'll be an investment because I have the savings for it anyways. And I do have a trip to help me like kill time when I'm at the airport, and so forth. So if I'm not traveling, I will be walking around. And when I get off work, I need that 15 minutes of like to separate myself from what I was just doing. But the sleeping has worked. I have slept in the car for 15 minutes, and that's not so bad. But I got to figure out other things. Like for me, it is about that. So it's about making time to do 15 minutes of exercise every day. So that also means that when I go to work, before I go to work, I need to like do 15 minutes of just exercise, which is fine. I like doing that. I like exercise. I like being able to pick heavy things up and down. I like to have the ability to do that, and no better way than being a part of it. Yee. Uh, ooh. Fast travel that one. Okay, but that's the thing. Like that. So for me to be the best version of myself needs to be able to separate. Like right now, is my luxury to just like de-stress and like to separate myself from work, from everything else, and just be there. Being there for the content for you guys and from the podcast, which exercises my mental capacity. So I'm really happy to make myself available, um, and make myself available may come in the form of just doing all of this. So being able to just having the ability to separate myself from work is a luxury to most. Having the ability to just separate myself from the work that I go to is very good. Having the chance to um, breathe from all I do is work no matter what is I need to do that. Hold on. Clan Weekly. Cool. That's good. Adventure. Okay. Okay. But yeah, it's something that I have to make myself accountable for. Being more accountable this year has to be like a thing that we'll have to do. Oh, that's sped up so much better now. I'm so happy that that actually is. I can better easily like pick those up now, which is nice. Huh. Hello, Alfina. But yeah, I think that is it for this current episode. I went through 3 questions with you guys, and I believe the theme is just the goal for 2023 is the work required to become the best version of myself. And the best version of myself may require me to do a lot of weight training, may require me to buy a Switch, you know, and just like, yo, Tyler, you want more time to de-stress? I got a solution. It requires a Switch that you can then use for gaming later. And like, not everything has to turn into content, but it definitely helps if you're making content, if you're content creating anyways. So might as well bring people along for the ride of like your Pokemon adventure or Bayonetta. I want to play Bayonetta. I want to easy mode Fire Emblem because that was my brother's game, or play Advance Wars. Like tactic games seems kind of fun to do. Um, I do want to open myself up to more questions from everybody. So if you have the ability to ask me questions on this on Twitter or through YouTube chat, I'm more than welcome to talk to you guys. I want to talk to the community so I can just like better build my character, because again, you can't grow if you have no one to reflect off of, and no better way to reflect than with the people around you. So I want to make sure that whenever I'm like exercising, the exercise gives me the chance to really self-reflect uh, into the direction that I'm going. Exercising gives me a chance to really just breathe. Like breathing exercises are so important nowadays. Like you don't even know how much breathing goes into a lot of your choices, because when you breathe, it's like you're trying to. It's a moment of getting into a space where you're making a decision to just decide for the rest of your life. Because case in point, when you exercise, in the with the goal of self improvement, one of the one of the key things in exercising to become the best version of yourself with is to, what's the word I'm looking for? We're always trying to work our weakest muscle first, or trying to improve our weakest thing first. Like, if I want to get better in my squat and I'm going to the gym, I want to start off with squats, and then for the duration of my visit, if I do anything, to better improve myself, I want to do compound exercises to then affect, um, to like further imprint onto my squat. Like if I want to get better at squatting, I'll do squats first, and then I'll save deadlifting for another day, like 5 days, and then I'll do leg extensions. I'll do walking lunges. I'll do good mornings, because that's gonna help me out um, later in life, later in the week, because everything that's compounding for my squat I need to do, but I have to, if I have, you're gonna lose it if you don't use it. So I need to develop the skill to squat, and to get better at squatting, I have to just put time in every visit to work on my squat, because that's the first thing I want to do, right? So if you're gonna get better, you have to prioritize in the gym. And sometimes me prioritizing looks like doing squats first, followed by good mornings or back extensions, and so forth. And when it comes to everything else, I need things that, like, compound exercises are a great way to, like, improve, you know? You know if you know. Sorry for the rambling. I think I've done enough rambling to fill up the time for the day, because that's been the theme for today's episode from the three cards. It is just well, two of the three cards relate together. How I wish people how I wish other people would describe me. I'm an athlete. They would describe that I'm affable, hopefully. But the other two questions are about be preparing myself for the best version of myself. And you often prepare your exercises by doing the one thing that you want to work on first. And in case of, I guess today, when it comes to like outside of exercise, I'm currently working on what I want to do first. It's weird, like knowing your priorities when you get into something is something you have to really do. Like for the stream, my priority was to like at least get content out there at least once a week. My goal for this year is to stream once a week, and then for this month, can I stream once a week? And then I want to eventually work on 2 times a week. Make sure I maintain a video per week, and that's what I want to work on having one video per week. And because like last time I had kind of a burnout by just doing videos every day, and that was some kind of stress. So this time I need a better strategic approach to the year, and that's kind of a callback to last week's episode called the strategic approach. So that is it for today. That is it for this episode of the podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you liked it, please remember to follow on social media. You've been seeing it for quite a while, but follow me on social media. YouTube is free, Twitch is free, Twitter is free, and kindly go from there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoy the show. And as always, my name's Tyler. I'm your friend. And I'll see you next time. Bye. And that is it for the second episode of the podcast. That was fun. Okay, so that's been I had fun. Wait, what was the? Did I mess up? Entertainment. Okay, let's put this under streams. Yeah, it is 6:30 right now. You know, but I wonder if I should let this game run while I'm doing everything. Let's see what hatching is. Let's see. Sorry. I just got wrapped into this real quick. Okay, sorry. Just doing this real quick. Let's see. Let's evolve this baby boy. Let's see. Fire boy. Let's see what's over here. Let's see. Sorry. Let me take a minute to think about things, and then we'll come back to it, all right? All right, give me a minute, and I'll be right back. go. Let's see. I wonder if the audio is going to warp again. Okay, so I think I want to play Revolutions in a bit. Okay, let's change. Why do I fear anything anymore? I used to be a substitute teacher. Nice job, nice job, Thomas. Hold on. Gotta finish this game I started back in 2015. Let's see, let's get the tweet going. Huh, this is gonna take a minute. I did one before, let's go. Huh. What did I do last time? Thank you. I support small streamers. Thank you, Larry Berry, for the share and like. Let's use What photos have I used here already, actually? Yeah. Let's use this. Moving on to Resident Evil. Huh. The hashtag for Resident Evil 2 Revelations is not available anymore. Huh. Or no one's really looking for it. Okay. There you go. Wait, did I? Okay. Share my stories. Okay, cool. Twitter and Facebook has been notified. And let's close. This. Let's get into okay, cool. Okay, I'm hoping if everything goes well, nothing will get this wrong. Okay. And are we hold on. And are we ready to go? Cool, we're recording. Hello everybody, my name is Tyler, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Resident Evil 2 Revelations. It's been many years since I've had that first episode that's in the 5-digit viewing. So, thank you so much for watching my Resident Evil 2 Revelations video at that time. Hopefully we can then continue that projection and just kindly go from there. I'm really excited for what we have in store. But yeah, let's just get into it. And we're gonna, I believe, to make it easier on myself, because last time I recorded poorly, I didn't actually have any audio playing. Funny enough, I don't remember any microphone audio being picked up during the time of that recording, so I need to rectify that mistake and just kindly go from there. Because I had so much commentary going into it, but I don't actually know if you heard me, which it's a problem. It's a problem that during the entire recording I did not have any audio being heard. But I'm also hoping that at the time of recording, yeah, at the time of recording, it was a mess. I was relearning how to play the game, and nobody liked it from the get-go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and when I have time to kill, I will post these questions. So I'll quickly shuffle up my deck. And then we'll get into it. We'll have to redo that story because that's just kind of how it is. Oh, do I have those episodes? I don't know. Let's reselect episode 2. Let me see if I can't set up the game setting. But if I die, I'll just change it to. I'll just select Claire's campaign because I need to finish it. I need to special settings, skill settings. Reduce the time it takes? Yeah, hell, I want to do that. And increase the recovery rate of green herbs. Hell yeah. Because I expect myself to be hit. Do I have any costumes? War rub? I'm a survivor. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. She looks better in that dress. Screen effect. Yeah, so let's go ahead and continue with this episode. Your existing data. I need to. This was the game I was supposed to play with Shrunken, but he's not here. May he rest in peace and work on his channel. He's not dead. It's just kind of funny where, in a sense, our opportunity to play together is kind of dead. I haven't heard from him. I'm still left on red. It's fine. It's a whole thing. But I maybe, you know what? These cards are kind of
on Revelations 2.
Claire Redfield, you're coming with us.
Where have I been taken?
So much suffering. You don't even know what to be afraid of yet.
Who are you?
I am the Overseer.
Please, send help.
I'm here, baby. Please be alive.
I don't have any hands. Over there.
How do you know? Well, that's one thing they're left out of the brief.
I remember seeing Barry from back in Resident Evil 2.
Your daughter's name
One.
is Moira?
Yeah.
She's dead.
What?
Yeah, how does Natalia know that Moira is dead? You know, like, how do you trust someone with the narrative that you don't know about? Like, how can you trust? Episode 2, Contemplation. The onlooker is, in a sense, a sharer of life who hangs.
Mother of balls! My life is awesome!
Just like K22, man. Fun shit.
Go on without me! We'll regroup later! You heard him, kid! Go!
You stay the hell alive, Fisher.
It's too bad that I kind of know what Fitcher's angle
Yo,
is,
Hernandez.
but
Check it.
Is this the place? The Basset? Whatever?
Yeah. Where life begins. That Thompson's?
Yeah. I'll be examining this. Oh, balls! Gabe!
5.
Gabe?
Redfield. You're alive.
All right, get up.
God, you owe me a pair of underpants.
Come on in.
Of course he's the scaredy one.
Newbie's okay too.
Yeah, Moira's good. Look at her.
I knew it was you guys.
Scary little child. Yes, that's how the chapter opens up. And I'll be changing things as it goes on, so surprisingly like the game loading is pretty long.
We woke up in the middle of the woods. How about you?
Some kind of rundown prison. Gabe. Gina's dead.
I'm sorry about Gina.
Shit. Thompson's gone too.
Yeah, but I remember to take his bracelet. Eddie would want me to find out how it ticks.
You chopped off his fucking hand?
Sometimes you have to make the hard choice.
Moira,
Come on.
do you not know where you're at? Do you not know where we're at? God, Moira. Okay, triangle is to change characters. I remember now. Secondary weapon, primary weapon. Let's see.
Welcome to the brink of true fear.
The Overseer. What do you want?
I need to throw you at the wall and see who sticks and who doesn't. The wall, in this case, is a special virus that I injected into each of you.
What? You what?
We will all die. There's no question of that. But one of you still has a chance of dying well.
I'm no lab rat. She can stick it right up her all-seeing ass.
If you want to,
I think
sure.
We've been infected with something.
A new
Stuck
strand.
a needle in me?
Moira, this is part of the job. Shush. I'm not ready to walk with you. Stop.
Come on.
No, I didn't get you to explore yet. Wait. Let's adjust everything so I can better see the screen. You know what? Maybe I don't need this anymore. New year, new me, you know? She has a Molotov cocktail and I don't need this. Wait. Discard or pass. I'll pass this along. I don't have alcohol yet, so let's see. Tourniquets. What's over here though? Gunpowder, I think. More cloth. Empty bottles, I think. Wait, what? I didn't mean to discard it. No. What did I discard? What did I discard? Oh, I picked it up at the same time. Okay, whoops. No, I discarded it. Ah, duck. I guess I could make one. I don't need decoys. She does. She's the distraction. Actually, you know what? I'll keep one less. I need these 2 empty ones just in case. Alright, let's see. What else can I steal from this room? Should I just... I wonder. Okay, just like old me, you know, got the screen on. I got it. I can view the chats this time. I got some herbs. I need tourniquets.
I gotta show you something over here.
Ye? Let's see.
Man, I hope Fisher's okay.
Neil? Neil was with you?
Yeah. Got split up on the way here.
Ooh. I think we're supposed to shoot these out, right? Tower emblems. You need to shoot down these emblems. I remember now. Emblems are a thing you have to destroy. Let's explore before we go ahead and activate things. She can open this, I remember now. Oh, never mind. Let's tourniquets are good, but I feel like I should keep some herbs in case now. There's no way people will just attack us right now because we didn't cross that scene yet. It's good to just explore at the moment because I don't want to miss it a second time around like I did before. Is this a chest? Oh, I can use a crowbar. Oh, whoops. I failed that. Okay, that's the first lock. There you go. Part box. Nice. Okay. Let's pass it to her because I can't really use it yet. Okay, let's see. I guess while we kill time in the meantime, let's go ahead and have the question for this current lull. Question of the day. How can I learn from this right now? This is too perfect. How can I learn from this right now? Yeah, that's kind of a fun question because as I'm learning to get back into content creating for 2023, I feel it's necessary to really find a way to like de-stress despite like the current like daily trog of just doing work. I know like work is very important, and I know that a way to de-stress is also very important. But I need to figure out ways to do that during the day. Oh God, I wish you know what I do? I feel like I need a clock on me right now because I can barely tell the time. This might be important to tell time if I'm going to be in trouble later, because I'm making sure I can at least do 2 hours of recording a day, streaming, recording. You pick the poison, and I have to learn, I guess, where to go from, because I already have had like a hard accept of like me and Shrunken may not be able to speak anymore because one reason or another. So it's not out of lack of both of us.
The lights are on in that one house.
What's that one house you're talking about? This house? Let's see if I can't get a boost to look into that room. Of course it's her. Why else wouldn't I like push the weakest one over? Gunpowder's nice. Oh, and she needed to be in here anyways. Ah, so close. Pickpocketing is a skill I need to learn. Do I need to learn how to pickpocket? I don't know. Okay, cool. First one's done. Okay, cool. Nice, I got something. Shotgun. God damn it. Let's pass on the shotgun ammo, by the way. So let's see. Rupees, rupee, rupee. Okay, I need a battery anyway, so that's nice. I have 2 bottles already. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's see. How do I learn from that? I definitely learned from my first mistake in the last time I recorded this. Like, being able to just sit back and breathe. You need to breathe, man. You need to breathe more. Ooh, workbench. Because I already know the pistol is like strong, but then you make the pistol could be so much stronger. Capacity. Oh, that's a quick load. Okay, let's remove this. What's this, damage? Okay, yeah, that works with like the ability to like to rapid fire. That makes sense. I need increased rapid fire, you know. While I'm rapid firing, might as well just what is up here, my dudes? A small hand. So that's for Natalia later. What can we learn from our experiences? Being thorough is a good experience, a good skill, right? I think I looted almost everything I can from the area. Careful observation, you know, that's a good skill I can learn. Observations was never really my skill, but you know what is? Actually, if I remember correctly, Moira can't shoot because of a story reason, because she has trauma. You don't want to feed and like make somebody's trauma so much worse, you know. There's a helicopter. Did I find the fuel? Huh. Was there fuel? I missed fuel, didn't I? Machine gun pistol, that'd be nice. Okay. Ooh. Nice. 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 But where's the fuel canister? I need that, don't I? Where could that canister be? Fuel. I need a fuel. Where do they put that thing? Geez, what they need to learn is how to, like, put things in places better. Maybe the fuel is way over here? I don't know. Because he's working on that. TerraSave is the organization they came from, I believe. But where's the fuel? God, I gotta learn how to look and open my eyes. Where's the fuel, my man? Actually, hold on. Now that I got an upgrade part, firing rate, that'll be fun. Okay. That doesn't help my problem of... Oh, where's the fuel? Because the battery was in that one location that I just came out of, so... Where could they have put the fuel? Man, that you could have just made this so much easier. But then here, there's no more fuel. There's just batteries. I took the battery that could have helped, but who knows? Who knows? But honestly, when it comes to learning habits, it's really just, it's a matter of practice, you know? Like, you gotta do it every day. If not, within like 15 minutes a piece. Lock from the other side. Where would the fuel canister be? Jeez. If you are a game developer in 2015, couldn't you have made it so much easier? Where's that sound, please? If you're gonna make... Where did that sound come from? Jeez. Here? Did you like try to escape from here? Or did you just kind of die already? Do I have to boost her again? Moira can like go into here maybe? No? Lord. Oh, Lord. Could you make this easier? Wait, was I supposed to interact? Maybe the battery, maybe the fuel canister was like somewhere where we had to use the drill. I don't know. That'd be kind of a fun idea to realize I had to walk by it. God, where could it have been? Gotta go back, don't I? Jeez. What I gotta learn is how to talk to everything, touch everything to make sure I interacted with enough things. Because I already interacted with the battery as it is. I just don't know if they hid this fuel. Was I supposed to talk to him first? Jeez.
Do you think you can fly this?
Once I repair it, but there's not enough voltage. It needs a new battery and some fuel.
Where can I get the fuel, man?
There's the battery.
Good work. Now see if you can scrounge up some fuel.
Maybe we, oh, that's where we get the drill coming in. I think. I think that's the idea.
Claire?
I guess we're not alone out here.
No kidding. Oh, that door finally closed. Where's my man's? Oh god, there he was. Where's Chainsaw Man? Yeah, I've heard about this anime. It's called Chainsaw Man. You should watch it. Oh, why are you're here?
Don't scare me like that, Claire.
You left by yourself, man.
Check out what I
You-
found. If you see any weak walls, I bet I could drill through.
Good job,
See
my
if
guy.
there's anything we can use inside.
Oh, like you're not the guy to look inside because you have like a shotgun. Nice. I found handgun and shotgun ammo. Maybe the fuel is at that other drill site.
You think Pedro can get through with that drill of his?
Only one way to find out.
Hey Pedro, you want to follow? Why didn't you follow me, Pedro?
We could use that drill of yours right now, if you don't mind doing a little demolishing.
No problema. Just point me in the right direction.
You can point yourself. You can let me. You can let me control you. I know you'll die, but can you just like let me control you, Pedro? Yo, can't you just like? Oh, there you go.
Is
Finally.
this the place? Okay, stand back.
This would be it.
Uh-oh. They're back.
You gotta hold them off. Don't
No
let 'em
kidding.
hear me.
Anybody else? Anybody else? There you go. Right in the butt.
Okay, we're in.
Thank you.
Everything's reloaded. Can you just chill? Hold on, what if I just... Oh, that got him. Huh.
That's everything.
Let's bring it back.
Where did that guy... Where did I glitch the guy? Oh, God.
Coming from the north, someplace high up if I had to guess, because we're getting full bars.
Yeah, no interference. Nice work, Pedro. Her location might be the key to getting off the island.
Oh, God. That was a little shocker. Oopsie doopsie. I didn't learn from that mistake now, did I? Oh, God. Gotta stab his butt stabbing, butt stabber, butt stabbing, butt stabber. Just to make sure. Gotta go to your friend, Pedro. Follow me, Pedro, if you want to leave. Come on, Pedro, if you want to leave. And...
That should be everything you need.
Good work, Redfield. Not that I'm surprised. Now it's my turn to work some magic. Greasy, chopper repairing, voodoo magic. Huh?
Did you turn that on, Pedro?
Got to be kidding me.
It's the Overseer. She's luring those things right toward us.
We gotta make sure that don't happen now, do we?
Try to speed up the chopper repairs. Somebody kill that goddamn siren.
All right, we'll take care of it. It's coming from far. Please get that thing fixed.
There is no shaking off the self, only consuming the self.
Then the switch could be inside. Let's check it out.
Yeah, no, of course, it's coming from the inside, so.
Walls! We're surrounded! There's nowhere to run! It's all over!
Calm
Can you
down,
stop that,
Pedro.
please?
Where's my bracelet? Why did it change color?
You're getting scared, my guy, that's why.
They're coming through the window!
No kidding, just
Then
calm
fight
down.
back and stop them.
We're all gonna die! I don't know what
Can you
to do!
stop that right now? You can start shooting, my guy. You have a shotgun.
Why is this happening to me? It's not fair!
It's not about you, my guy. Pedro, you gotta calm down.
Gabe abandoned us! He's not gonna come!
Can you shush?
There!
That's it, right? We chased him away?
I hope so.
Hold on!
Oh, God. course, Gabe. Of course, Pedro.
His bracelet changes to the color of fear.
Claire, I've got you!
Thank you.
It means he's not the one.
Forget Chainsaw Man, we got Drill Man over here.
My escape is death, but not this one.
Are you kidding? There's no effing way we're gonna beat that thing. Run, Moira, run!
Come on. Okay, oh god. Nope. Gotta last long enough before the help arrives, right? If only we can get up these stairs. Okay, of course. Okay, he's there finally.
Claire, get up to the roof!
Ouch.
Claire, over here! Hurry up!
Follow me.
There he is. Let's see. Am I in danger still? Yes, I'm still in danger. Let's run. Goodbye, Claire. Nice knowing ya. Moira's the best.
I'll go around the back and open the door. Hang tight. It's unlocked. Go!
Nice. Come on. Come on, Yuri. Brendan Yuri.
Will it hold?
Is that his name?
Wait, Neil. What about Gabe?
I know, but you can't risk staying here. Look, don't worry. He's ex-military. The man eats danger for breakfast and craps it out for dinner.
I completely forgot that, like, I didn't realize this guy was, like, the same voice as Spooderman. I wish we had a drill.
Through here, give me a hand.
Only Claire can do muscle. I say.
Ready? Lift.
Come on, Peter. Can you help me out, Peter Parker? Hooker? If only we had muscles to help out with the situation. You're my only hope. No more handgun, so. There we go. I want to break him. I want to get whatever's inside of him.
You know, I'm glad you're okay. Gabe said you guys
You know,
got split up.
I'm okay.
Yeah, but I run fast. Gym membership. So,
Can you not flirt right now? We don't have the time to flirt.
It was Pedro. The Overseer gave us all some kind of viral injection. The virus triggered in Pedro when he got too scared.
I think I've heard of that. A virus that responds to fear. Jesus. We're supposed to be protecting people from viruses, not catching them.
Irony sure is a dick.
Moira, I don't think you actually met Neil. He's our boss.
Neil Fisher. You're Barry Burton's girl, right? Your dad's in the BSAA?
Do me a favor, And don't put Barry and me in the same sentence, sir.
Ouch. I don't blame you. It's clear you blame your father for things. I can't remedy that for you. But have you heard of Distractable? Distractable can keep you from thinking all those poor thoughts. And upset about your father? Listen to Distractable. Are you upset about the world and its situation? Listen to Distractable. It'll keep you from thinking things. You got some stuff to say, but you don't want to say it out loud? Listen to some Distractable. Nothing beats distracting. Nothing is the distractiest. Oh, hold on. Is this the save part? Can I quit right here? Or how do I save? Guess I won't know until later, huh?
Pedro said the signal came from high up. That's gotta be it.
That tower thing.
The Overseer
Yes.
might be inside. I say we go find out.
Bad idea. We should wait for dawn.
By dawn, we might all end up like Pedro. The clock's ticking, Neil.
Is that the save marker? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to find. Let me see. Let me just reserve. Is this? How do I save? I can't really save, can I? So I don't have any more time for it today. So let me just quickly just go and I'll figure out save in post. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. We did a lot. We progressed quite a lot during this episode. It was really fun. I liked being back playing video games. And I'm excited to see what more we can do with Resident Evil Revelations 2. We should be able to beat this horror game in the next month. I'm hoping to at least do a little bit of streaming every week or so, and just kind of go from there. Just to being able to just kill time. Not kill time. No, that's the wrong word. Being able to at least make some content once a week on top of recording episodes to make sure you got a consistent podcast going every week, and just to kindly go from there. I'm very happy for the cards. That way I have a question to really think about and mull over whenever I'm looking over, and I can just go back to it. So this was a good investment until I need the next deck of cards, and ask myself the same questions over and over again. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you liked it, please make sure you subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. They're free. Thanks for watching, and as always, my name's Tyler. I'm your friend, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello?
This is Jody Spurgeon, lead cook at Providence Holy Family Hospital, and a fellow union member calling to have you join our live union telephone town hall about safe staffing standards in healthcare. Please.